Hi, Collective. So this is going to be a Power of the Love reading. I felt guided to this deck. It's been a while since I've used it, and I was thinking about Valentine's Day, which is why I pulled it out. Since I'm in transition, I can't have all of my decks with me, so I wanted to start out Valentine's Day readings, but I've been going through this major heart healing, and I was like, I can't start the Valentine's Day readings yet. They're all going to be terrible. So I was like, well, let me go with this healing that's going on at this time. You guys see the planes? And then I will, well, let's let it take off. Okay, and then, there we go. So I was like, let me do this heart healing, the readings, right? And then hopefully I can get into Valentine's Day readings, right? But I still got a lot of time. We're like a month out. It's January 21st. My readings are all timeless. Know that. Whenever you find these readings, you're meant to see them. So even though I talk about the times and what's upcoming, that's fine. So anyways, look, right away they're showing acceptance. And that's a big message in itself, that you guys have to be accepting of everything that's happened, right? A lot of things happen to you to actually set you up for your highest love, especially if you had situations where like you let people take advantage of you and things like that. For some of you, it was teaching you to get strong, to get where you were setting boundaries, for you to be aware of what you're not allowing in your life anymore. And that really makes people very beautiful. And it's when you actually love yourself, when you don't let people take advantage of you, because you often are drawn to very strong people. Strong people often feel very beautiful. They come off that way. Confidence, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. People are drawn to confidence. They're drawn to people that care about themselves, that don't let people take advantage of them, right? Because it's like when you're really attracted to people, it's more than just what you see on the physical. You really are attracted by energy. And even though people may say that some people just see people on a level, they do, but you really are only allowed to really be with certain energies. I hope I'm explaining this very well. Because it's like you don't feel comfortable if you're not with an energy that is familiar to yours. So, like, say there's somebody that's of high vibration and they get together with somebody that's of low vibration, right? And they go on a date, and maybe they make it through that date. Maybe they make it through a few, but then you're going to start to feel this energy like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with them. They're either too much about life right now, or that high vibrational person is just like, wow, I just feel so down and so whatever. When I'm with this person, that doesn't work out. That's why I'm saying these really short-term relationships that don't work out, it's because the energy level is not a match. So that's why I say that you're only really allowed, and maybe alloud's the wrong word, it only works out when you're matching with somebody that is close to your energy frequency, if not a match, right? Normally, if it's a match, then to me, you're in bliss and you're in harmony, right? Because they're just like you. So there's not going to be, and problems, things like that, unless it's a very low vibration. But then still, you're going to be okay with them to stay. So anyway, look at this. You are ready to release control of situations, of people, and loving embrace the rhythm of life. I didn't even realize the second part of that. I just seen the acceptance and I went with it, and I seen the green, and that's a big energy healing color is green. But it says you're ready to release control of situations. See, and releasing control is kind of forcing people. When it does itching like crazy, which is confirmation. I'm telling the truth. Is that when you try to fight to keep people in your situation, that's when you're not accepting. It's like accepting to me the way I'm using it in this reading is that you're accepting of what's not working out or what hasn't been working out. It's like for some of you, say you have children together, so you're like, well, we have children together, or we're married, so we need to work on this. You're trying to control the situation. You need to, in fact, release control. You need to know that things are going to happen as they should. And sometimes the best things can happen for you when you release and you let go, right? And that's when true healing can, in fact, happen and take place, right? So you can't have too many people in one energy field, too. Oh, sorry, my little one. You can't have multiple lovers. It's not going to work out. So it's one of those things, like, you have to let go of something to get something new. So for a lot of you, you're starting to realize to accept the things that didn't work out. For some of you, they've taught you to embrace those things. Even if they were situations that caused heartbreak and hurt, they amped you up and they taught you to create boundaries, and they taught you that you have enough self-love for yourself that if somebody cheats on you, lies to you, hurts you, that you're going to cut them off, right? Because if you don't, you're telling the universe that that's okay. People can take advantage of me. I want more of this. Subconsciously, you are, right? You might not realize that you are, but you are. You're letting the universe know that that's okay. So you need to tell these people, if Source shows you or brings it to your attention that they're deceiving you, lying to you, aren't holding you in their highest regards, then you need to tell the universe that's not okay. So you need to tell them this isn't okay. And maybe, you're going to have a stronger throat chakra if you do, and you're going to be using that. But say you don't want to have a confrontation, so you just walk away. You're still walking away from that, and you're still telling the universe, that's not okay. I'm walking away from that. I don't want any more of that. So either way, you're choosing you're choosing self-love. And I really feel that that is what's going on. You see what I mean now? I'm saying, like, this major heart healing's been going on for me, and a lot of that's for me. Expressing my emotions and feelings, walking away from people and situations that are not for me. That's why I'm like, I can't get into love readings right now. So anyways, that's what's going on. Okay. And they're showing me cause and effect here. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. See, and that's why you have to heal yourself. That's why major heart healing is going on too. Because if you're in this situation where you're mad, you're sad, you're angry, you can't be in this energy of manifesting love. You got to heal yourself. You can't hold on to that. And like I was saying, I think in the last reading I did, is that sometimes people are guided to hurt you, and it's not really in fact them. It's the devil that caused them to do that weakness. It's why drugs and alcohol, once they get in the body, then the devil can very easily get into them. And that's why a lot of people make such wrong decisions, bad decisions when they're drinking and when they're doing drugs and things like that, because they don't have full control over themselves and they're leading themselves open to the devil. Then the devil loves the metal, right, gets in there and causes bad decisions. And then people will be accepting of that. Like, oh, they were drinking. Oh, I guess I'll forgive them. They normally wouldn't have done that. Well, the thing is, that's an excuse, right? And if they did it once, they're going to do it again. That's why I'm a firm believer if somebody cheats, lies, they walk away. Because they're just going to do it again. They need to know that it's not okay. So harmony and peace are coming in. Look at this. Peace and harmony. Sorry, my light's really bright. But I split the deck right on the 2 here. Peace and harmony. So peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. Beautiful. And harmony. You are able to feel a loving balance and a connection with everything. That's what's going on. So somebody's getting balanced out. They're getting peace and harmony restored. For some of you, it might just be in your own energy. For some of you, maybe there is balance happening in a relationship if you got away from chaotic situations and people. I'm not going to say this is all about endings and breaking up, but for some it is. For some of you, you needed to distance yourself from family members, right? For some of you, you had karmic families. And I've been talking about that too for the twins. There's been a lot of twins that have needed to walk completely away from family because the family was in fact karmic, and they were letting the devil have access to these twins and causing problems. So there's multiple different stories and energies that I'm getting. So take it however you feel it fitting. But that's why it's so important for you to trust. You need to know that you trust what you feel. You need to know that. It's not looking for guidance. If you feel that your lover is being unfaithful to you, is lying to you and deceiving you, then trust what you feel and act accordingly. Now, but you need to know, is it a fear? Okay. Do you have an unhealed trauma? Have you always felt that way? Or have they really given you that feeling? If it's something that's real, you won't be able to shake it. It will stay there. And you need to know that the truth is always revealed. You don't need to go looking for it. Because if you have the mindset that, oh, they must be cheating, let me go look for evidence, you're going to find evidence that they're cheating, even if they're not. Things that, normally you wouldn't have put together, you would, right? It's like you could come across like an old email or message and miss the date because it was really a year ago, and because the mind does that. And then the devil wants you to fight conflict, so the devil will have you miss things and see things. That's the devil, because you're not supposed to be sneaking around and spying and all of that. So you need to know, if you go looking for stuff, you're going to see stuff that's not there, and then you're not trusting your intuition and God, divine source, to bring you the truth. You need to know the truth is always revealed. That's what's so beautiful about the truth and karma and all of that, is you don't have to go looking for it. And if you're going to hold on to those energies of mistrust and jealousy and anxiety and fear, you're holding on to devil energy anyway, and you need to release that. Okay, so just know that. Trust how you feel. That's why if you're in a relationship and you're just happy and love, you don't have to worry. And if they do let the devil get in their mind and do things, it's going to be brought out to you. For you, truth is going to be revealed, and then it's going to be undeniable, and people don't get away. The source doesn't let people get away with that stuff, right? So, and if it in fact does happen, then source is showing you this person is not for you. Let them go so they can bring in and guide you to what is for you. Unfortunately, some of you have to go through people that have misused you and abused you and lied and cheated before you get your true lover that will love you unconditionally, that will never hurt you, never do those things to you, right? All right, let's get another Power of Love reading. Mouse is like going crazy all over. I don't know why it's jumping all around and caught my eye. Purpose. Because of the plane. The purpose, you possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. Wow, that's powerful. And evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons of your path to love. Oh my gosh, isn't that what just basically I was saying? And look, harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. We already seen that card. So definitely harmony is being restored, and you guys, you're starting to realize that these obstacles, they were definitely lessons, right? And like I said, for some of you, these past relationships were really to teach you about loving yourself. And isn't that the truth about karmic relationships? Normally, what's put within them is basically to find self-love, and most of them, it turns right around to just finding that love from within and knowing that you need to love yourself, you need to treat yourself, show yourself love, and by doing that, that's how you attract the lover that's going to show you all those things. It's like if you were always putting yourself last, you might trigger somebody to you, attract someone to you that's going to put you last because you were always putting yourself last. So a lot of these narcissistic relationships and karmic ones are just to teach you that you're not going to put up with that. You're never supposed to go looking and longing for love, and that's what happens. A lot of us, and we go looking for love because we don't get enough love in our childhoods, because there's been a lot of childhood trauma, woundings because of our damn 3D matrix and everybody having to work and be away from their families and their children. And I won't get into all of that, but the separation of putting, you know, children in school and being gone for so long from their family. Anyway, I'm not going to get into all of that. So a lot of those woundings were just childhood woundings of not feeling loved enough, and you go on this quest of looking for love when you were never supposed to look for love. You're supposed to know that all that love that you need, you have for yourself. You love yourself. It's your life. You do everything you want. You buy what you want. You get what you love your damn self. By doing that, then the universe blesses you, and you attract someone to share that with that loves themselves as much as you love you. And then when you guys give each other love, it's unconditional, and you're not looking for somebody to complete that. You know, it's not like you're relying on someone to show you love or treat you, you know, because you love yourself, so you don't need somebody to show you love. So when they do, it's like a bonus. See? All right. Anyways. Okay, so that was the Power of Love reading that I had for you guys. I'm going to leave it there. I'm saying love and light to all of you. Definitely, if you're guided to my channel, subscribe if you have not. It's free to do so. If you want notifications on my readings, then click the bell and the all button if you want all of them. So love and light to all of you. From the evolution again. And integrity. So you realize that those obstacles were merely lessons of your path to love. Wow. All right, guys. Bye.